Hey, you only big bloody beautiful bastards, here's me face. I have been Ozzy Manning for over 10 years now. This is video number 934, which means a video every 3 to 4 days for the last decade. When I think about that, I make myself tired instantly. I have never been more cynical or demotivated about online content creation and video distribution via social media than I have in the last year or so. Sorry to be like a bloody downer from the outset of the video, but I just need to express myself here. This is a video where I'm just going to be like riffing like a jazz musician or like Led Zeppelin. I'm just going to be improvising and feeling my way through this video with my emotions. So just you know, hang in there with me, because sometimes when I express myself, yous are like, Ozzy man, little buddy, how long have you been having this all bottled up for? And I'm like, oh, probably a few years, you know, so it's nice to just talk to you guys, old school bloody video blog style. I'll get to those feelings more in a minute about why I'm cynical and demotivated. Don't panic, I want to be around for another 10 years or 20 years or 30 years. That has always been my goal with Ozzy Man. I just think that's funny, Ozzy Man being part of the furniture of the world for a long time. And I respect artists that are prolific. Like, they're not always good every week, but they're around and they churn out so much work. I respect that, so I want to be that. Look at Clint Eastwood. He's not fucking dying. It's incredible. So, yeah, but anyway, look, I'll get to those feelings. I'll talk about my feelings. I'll get to them. To immediately just plug this, I have started my Patreon account again. I had it for 2015 to 2019, started making enough money, closed it. But I have revamped that. If you want to support me on Patreon, the link is in the post description below, and I'm just making it one flat price of $5. Jump on if you can. If you can't, no worries. I am also starting a Substack account, and the bespoke URL for that is www.ozzymanreviews.com. So the link for that is in the post description. And when I upload a video there, it will send you an old-fashioned email newsletter. It's like I'm going Web 1.0 at the moment. The video player on the site is pretty good, and some of the other features and kind of community aspect is really nice. So I am enjoying that immediately off the bat. I've only promoted it quickly over the last day or so. So please, please, please do check that out. You can subscribe for free, or there's a paid subscription. Again, whatever works for you. I'm not hounding people for money in a way that's going to be super aggressive, and I'm not going to restrict all my content, all right? Ozzy Man should be free and available, and I'm a man of the people, so yeah. But I have started those spaces so I can keep in touch with you more reliably, and you can support my work if you want to financially. And the reason I've done that is because I've been cynical and demotivated about uploading videos on the internet via the major platforms. For me, I think I am most cantankerous and just fucking pissed off with the ecosystem that TikTok has created. So I got a foot in the TikTok camp back in 2019. I thought, you know, be a smart businessman, diversify, make sure I'm there so people can find the Ozzy Man videos there as well. And I've tried to be very positive about it. There's a lot of rawness. There's, you know, kind of grassroots content and lots of young content creators coming up. And there's a lot of positives there. But I do fucking hate the addictiveness of the algorithm that TikTok has put on the world. And I've hated the fact that YouTube and Facebook and Instagram have bent the knee, to quote Game of Thrones, for those who know me well. They have bent the fucking knee and they've gone, okay, we need to do that. We need to be like that. And it's been really annoying because I reckon in about 2018-ish, Facebook and Google gained a conscience. I know that sounds weird. But hear me out. You had like the ex-VP of bloody Facebook, ex-VP of product or something, doing interviews saying that it's tearing apart the fabric of society.
We have created tools that are ripping apart the social fabric of how society works.
It really went out into people's minds, and I think the platforms were like, okay, well, we don't want to be too psychological with our products. We do just want people to use it casually, and we want it to be helpful in people's lives. Part of everyday life, but not to the point it's detrimental. And YouTube as well did a lot on mental health for creators, and my dashboard would always have like new videos or newsletters on creator mental health. But then TikTok goes, fuck yeah, if you are going to be like that, we don't give a shit. We're just going to make the most interest-based, targeted, addictive algorithm the world has ever fucking seen, and people are just going to sit there for hours just like this. And I see it in kids. I see it in my kid and my nieces and nephews and my kids' friends. And it's just this. And it's just 11-second videos. And it's just attention grabbing, which makes sense because the modern currency is attention. That is the era we're living in, the attention economy. So it's just really full on, and I've thought that for quite a long time, but I'm a bloke that likes to look at the positives, and I'm like, look at all the young creators coming up, and there is a lot of stuff that finds me, and I enjoy it, and I'm like, gee, that is good. But it really pisses me off as an OG creator who's been around for a decade, seeing YouTube go too far with YouTube Shorts and Facebook going too far with Facebook Reels. Instagram basically is TikTok now, and that's kind of fine. They're getting away with it. But Facebook becoming more like TikTok, that has really pissed me off. I know many of you might be like, Ozzy Man, why do you care about Facebook? But it's been big for me. I got 12 million followers there. It's been absolutely huge for my career. And as a video platform, they were really good for like 3, 4, 5 years. They had Creator Studio. Now they fucked that off for Business Suite and it's a hunk of shit. And like videos that were 3+ minutes did really good and they made money. I'm now experiencing about an 80 to 90% revenue drop on Facebook and a reach reduction that is just brutal because all they want is under 60-second Facebook Reels. They also got rid of the articles, which I enjoyed. I had OzzyMan.com. Facebook Instant Articles was really good. The articles would load nice and fast and there weren't any pop-up ads or malicious shit like that. So they did well, but I guess Zuck got angry at news overall and was like, no more articles for anyone, even if it's satire, even if it's anything. So articles have fucked off, videos have fucked off. I mean, pictures, I don't know. But anyway, it's been big for me, old facey. So that is really sad. In a way, I think I've been grieving the page more than anything. And that's why I'm liking Substack and things like that. I'm like, well, maybe there's something there. Like the blog can kind of come back, more of that Web 1.0 written style, some quirky daily stories. I can have some contributors and I can kind of have that satirical writing blog team come back with a platform like that, which is www.ozzymanreviews.com. So check that out, please. But yeah, TikTok came along and went, we're going to make shit ultra addictive because YouTube and Facebook have some weird conscience about it.
People need to hard break from some of these tools and the things that you rely on. The short-term dopamine-driven feedback loops that we have created are destroying how society works.
It's like TikTok got everyone addicted to likes and shares and comments and fucking views more than ever before because they would reward you. It's so jarring, their algorithm. It's always felt kind of artificial where you're like, I have no idea if this video is going to do good or not. I have very little idea of who my audience is to a degree. I just know that if I keep uploading, sometime one video is just going to absolutely pop off and go majorly viral. And it might genuinely connect with people. There are genuine connections between creators and their audience on TikTok. That's why I don't want to sound condescending and patronizing to younger creators, because I do feel there is brand loyalty there and whatnot. But I also feel like it's so disposable. And TikTok gave YouTube and Facebook the bright idea to not really pay creators because they've always done a 55-45 revenue share on advertising revenue, favoring the creator with the 55%. Facebook did do that for 4 or 5 years, but now CPM, all of that stuff has been removed from my dashboard. And TikTok was like, no, we're going to serve ads. The first thing you'll see is a sponsored video when it pops up. We're just going to take 100% of that revenue. We're not going to share it. We're going to come up with these other convoluted monetization things, these creator funds and creativity programs and creator marketplace where you've got random as fuck bloody sponsorship opportunities. It's like Elastic Band Company wants to pay you $500. And I'm like, how can I make a video about lucky bands? I don't know. Am I passionate about them? Will my audience dig it? Who is my audience on TikTok? It's like, can't I just do my work that I instinctively think is funny and that I think other people like me will enjoy? Can't I just do that? So like all these convoluted monetization bloody programs instead of just sharing ad revenue. So it's given YouTube and Facebook this bright idea where they're like, hey, what if we can cut down on paying creators so much? It's like step 1, lay off 10,000 staff. Step 2, Pay publishers and creators and pages on Facebook, pay them less. Step 3, collect underpants. For those of you who like South Park and the underpants gnomes, phase 3, collect underpants. It's like, I don't know what they're doing and what they're thinking, but they're also coming up with just convoluted monetization systems, which I feel like it's to cut down on revenue sharing. And I feel like it's because younger generations, this has been a sought after job. So if the platforms can go, well, so many people want to get into this. They want to be YouTubers. They want to do this stuff. They want to be content creators. So we'll give them that feeling. We'll give them a taste of fame. We'll give them the dopamine hit. And then they'll upload the next 10 videos and they'll provide the labor for us. And we'll just keep paying them with dopamine hits for as long as possible.
The short-term dopamine-driven feedback loops that we have created are destroying how society works.
I sit back at 38 years old now and I'm just like, well, this is a load of bullshit. And suddenly I think the whole content creator industry is undervalued to a degree. And that might sound wanky and that might sound like I'm greedy, and I don't want to be. I don't want to sound like that because I'm not that. And like I said, this is just to express where I'm at and where I think video creation online is at. And I know a lot of YouTubers have kind of had these conversations in the last 6 months or so. The end of 2023, it was like OG YouTubers dropping like flies. They're like, I'm tired. I've had enough. And it's hard to express why. And it's hard to express why it is. But yeah, I guess I'm getting older and I'm getting cantankerous and the industry's getting more competitive. And absolutely all power to the younger creators coming up. I just think it's in a frustrating place because I feel the chokehold the platforms are putting on us as well. And I don't like it. And hashtag fuck the algorithm. I guess that's my campaign. I'm launching a campaign. Hashtag fuck the algorithm. Fuck it. So yeah, that's why I've started my Patreon. This is the rationale of why I've relaunched it. For just $5 a month, do what you can. I might post some exclusive shit there. I might not, guys, because that becomes an extra fucking thing where it just makes you tired. But if you enjoy my work as it is and you still think I'm doing good work, then you've got the opportunity to support it there if you can. If not, no worries. It's still available to you. And my Substack, it might grow to have a bit more depth than Patreon. And I've got a few different tiers there for pricing. And yeah, like I say, I might be able to bring back bloody contributors with satirical kind of written blog style posts, plus my videos, 1-2 videos uploaded directly on there. And you get your Web 1.0 email newsletter sent out to you, which you can unsubscribe from if that gets annoying and just open the app whenever you want. Whatever you like. There's options, and I just want to present them to you guys because I want to be around and I want to feel positive and motivated to keep being funny. Yeah, so that's it. Good meeting. Good AGM. Good annual general meeting, everyone. This really was like just freestyling. It's a weird video. I don't know. Should I upload it? I guess I should. Anyway, here goes me face. No, that's so sad. That's not what I want to do. I'm going to be around. I'm going to Clint Eastwood my career. I'm going to be like 95 going, welcome to Fight Day. Not here goes me face. Why did I say that? All right, have a good one. Cheers.